Good day everyone, my name is George. I'm the National Training Manager for Dahua SA in South Africa, and today we're going to go through a brief overview of the Dahua wireless alarm product and solution promotion. So we're going to wait a few minutes for everybody to join in. So hopefully everybody enjoyed their long weekend. Easter weekend is over and now we're going to have to wait until next year. Luckily there is 2 more long weekends on its way. So just a reminder, I've started this recording and it will also be available on YouTube as well. We're also live streaming on YouTube directly. So after learning this course, you can get familiarized with the key features of the Dahua AirShield technology, get familiarized with the wireless alarm system topology and understand what kind of integration is supported by different solutions, and also get familiarized with the new cutting-edge wireless alarm products called the AirShield range. So, the definition and features of the AirShield. The AirShield refers to the wireless security system that uses advanced, stable and reliable RF communication technology and cloud services, including not only alarm hubs, various detectors, accessories, but also several software apps for the end user and installers and security companies. It's a private RF communication protocol based on the sub-G band. We utilize the 868 frequency, that's the one that we import from China directly into SA. The 433 is not available in SA. And the RF HD refers to the images that is sent from your outdoor detectors. That's got the built-in camera on the detector itself. It comes in an indoor detector and an outdoor detector. There's obviously 2 models to choose from, so if you're not interested in receiving images directly from your indoor or outdoor detector, then you'll also can choose on a normal indoor or outdoor detector. The interconnection with the CCTV VDP through network signal without wiring, and this is an invisible connection. Real-time interaction, you can view the device status, configure the device perimeters and perform remote arming and disarming operations on the mobile phone app anytime, anywhere, and receive device events in real time through the app push phone calls and SMSs. The visual verification, verify the alarm events by viewing the video of the linked IPC or video synthesized from the snapshots of the PIR camera. So the AirFly, long range and low power and high reliability, long transmission distance for up to 2,000 meters in open space, that's line of sight, and then also jamming detection. It's a simple management unit, real-time device status, query and user-friendly device administration. It's a high security level, AES 128 dynamic encryption, strong anti-interference capabilities and low power consumption. And depending on the model that you've added onto your hub, up to 7 years standby time. The RF HD high rate for images and audio transmission. As you can see, the indoor cam, the outdoor cam, that's got a built-in camera right built into the units. It receives the alarms from the detection to the hub 2, and the alarm and events and video ALS is then sent directly to the DMS or the Dueling Care software. And then also as added bonus, there's the CMS or ARC that will receive these notifications. And by now you know that Dahua alarm system has been integrated into Listener Pro software, as well as third-party radios that can be connected to our hubs, like for instance the FSK radios and the RDC radios. So multiple ways of receiving the events that is pushed through from the hub. And also as a bonus, our DSS Pro software can also receive the event notifications from the hub. If you look at the protocol, RFHD on the units, the frequency band between 433 and 868. So we only import the 868 frequency, up to 200 kilobytes of transmission, 6 images with resolution of 1280 by 960, and on the 2.4 gigahertz unit up to 40 megabytes per second, 6 images with a resolution of 1600 by 1200. The compatible devices for the Hub 2 outdoor PIR camera and intercom siren, as well as the Hub and Hub 2 indoor PIR camera. The RFHD comparison with other brands. If you look at the picture quality, I'm just going to play a small video clip. Our picture quality is out of this world and high resolution images that is sent from the PIR camera directly onto your app. The interconnection and cross-system connection, the bidirectional linkage, and no additional construction wiring required for easy maintenance. You can easily link up your IPCs and your NVR vice versa through the cloud. And if there's also added Android VTH screen that can be added onto the Hub as well. From the Android VTH, you'll be able to arm and disarm, receive alarm notifications, and also view IPCs that is connected to the NVR. Features of this alarm hub: viewing detector alarm events on the VTH and NVR, linking detector alarm events with video recordings, and IPC alarm events. SMD or IVS can activate alarm sirens. So, to put it in perspective, our IPC is normally linked to a network video recorder, and tripwires are then set up on the NVR directly. These tripwires can then notify your alarm hub, and through the alarm hub, IPC will then be linked where human detection has been picked up by the IVS, and then forward this then to the CMS ARC software or through the internet cloud, so that the DMS's app or the DHCA can then receive these notifications. Real-time interaction, anytime and anywhere. The users receive events using traditional solution in which ARC forwards the events to users via email, SMS or phone call. The users receive the events using the Dahua solution, in which users can receive the events at the same time as the ARC. There's also the API or the converter software. If it's not possible to link it to the Listener Pro software, a converter software can also be then installed so that this notifications can be received on your software. So for the visual verification, secure and efficient. So if you look at solution 1, normally your detectors are linked directly onto your hub, and then your IPC will then also be connected to the DSS app. The DMSS app receives the video verification, while the PIR sends it to the hub, and then the hub forwards it to the app. So this is a solution 1 linkage. On solution 2, the PIR camera. So on solution 1, a normal video verification will be linked up to your device and then sent to the app. You'll receive a notification when an event happens, and you'll be able to view the camera whereby the PIR camera is then triggered motion detection. On solution 2, alarm snapshots are sent through the PIR camera with the built-in PIR camera, and you'll receive notification on the app. On solution 3, you can link up your PIR camera to the hub, link up the IPC directly onto the hub, and the hub will forward then the video verification alongside the indoor detector event through to your app. So the global system topology, if we look at the layout of the system, right in the center is our hub 2, that's the main brain of the whole alarm system, and multiple ways of connections throughout this topology can be achieved. On top we have the DMSS software that's normally installed on the end user side. Then through the Dueling Cloud can also then send all these verification and events through to the CMS-ARC software. Right in the middle on the left hand side you've got your wired connection using RS-232 and then RS-485 to an output expander or an I/O expander. This is an input and output device, so meaning that wired detectors that uses wiring can be connected to the I/O expander alongside your wired sirens. On the right hand side you have your AirFly, that's your normal RF HD communication, which is wireless devices connected to the hub too. So third-party alarm systems like Paradox, Texicom, FBI, DHCA, and there's a whole range of alarm systems that can be connected to the hub too using the wired expander or the I/O expanders onto the hub too. Below we've got the network connection. So either by Wi-Fi or Ethernet, there's also a multiple I/O transmitter which communicates through your network, and on that multiple I/O transmitter you'll be able to connect on wire detectors and wired sirens. Thanks for joining us, Leon. Sorry, we already started, but you're more than welcome just to listen in. Okay, so through the network you can connect a multiple I/O transmitter and then connect your wired detectors, wired sirens, also third-party alarm systems like the Paradox, FBI, DSC, and there's a whole range of alarm systems that can be connected through your multiple I/O transmitter. The middle option, using an output expander or an I/O expander, is a little bit affordable, much cheaper, but the range that you can connect the multiple I/O transmitter on the network side is a bit longer. Then on the right hand side, through your router, you'll also have by Ethernet or Wi-Fi connection. You'll be able to arm and disarm your alarm system, receive event notifications on the Dahua Android VTH. There's also the Dahua IPCs that can be connected onto the Dahua Android VTH. Now if we look at the wireless alarm solution introduction, Sensor is our Dueling Cloud that consists of the Dueling Care software or the ARC web interface software that will receive all these event notifications. On the left hand side is our third-party monitoring software like Listener Pro software that can also receive through the cloud these events and notifications. Besides that, you will have a backup where the events and notifications can be sent to the installer as well, who is doing maintenance on your system or keeping eye or track on your system using the Dueling Care software. On the right hand side you have got the end user that's got the ability to entrust the alarm system to the installer, as well as to choose a monitoring company of their choice to monitor the alarm system. We already partnered up with a lot of alarm companies out there who's already starting to monitor our Dahua alarm systems, and it's a great unit. Besides the price on any other branded hubs out there, our system is a working solution, it's affordable, and it's a pro level alarm system. Just to give you the integration solution via this CR protocol, DMSS, which is our app for the end user, through the cloud can receive the notification from the control panel. The monitoring software like Listener Pro software, there's Watch Manager as well, they can receive the notifications and in Dueling Care at the same time receive this notification. And as an added benefit, our DSS Pro software, our DSS One box can also receive all these events at the same time. So multiple ways of receiving the events through different platforms. So the interconnection solution with the VTH. If we look at the Dahua Android VTH that can interact with the alarm hub in the same LAN used as a touchscreen alarm keypad. The Android VTH will receive any alarm events, any verification. You'll be able to arm and disarm, check the zone status, battery status. There's a whole lot of management features that's part of the Android VTH to keep your eye on your hub. Then as added bonus, your IPC cameras can also be added onto the Android VTH, either through the LAN or the Wi-Fi connection. So this is just a small video of the VTH, how to add it to the hub. You'll be able to do global arming and disarming using the Android VTH as well. And then also receive snapshots via your PIR outdoor detector. Once the VTH receives a notification, simply click on the event and you'll be able to see the live event from your PIR camera. Relay outputs, so wireless relays can also be connected onto the hub, and you can trigger gate motors, garage motors, anything basically of your choice can be triggered using the relays. So you can even check device statuses like battery, temperature, signal strength, and there's a whole lot of maintenance that can be done from the VTH Android screen. So if you look at the product family of the AirShield range, on the left hand side you have your ARC 300H, that's just your normal hub, and then obviously the hub 2, the 3800H. In the middle is your detectors. There's a choice of indoor and outdoor detectors that can be added onto your hub. The PIR camera, or just a normal PIR detector, or the dual tech PIR. There's also the outdoor PIR camera or the outdoor triple tech detector, and then your choice of door detectors. What's nice about the door detector plus, it's got a tilt sensor built into it, so if a window opens to a certain degrees, the detector will then send an event to your alarm hub. You can also add on a wired door detector onto the normal door detector plus, and there's also the glass break sensor. Carbon monoxide sensors, smoke detectors and water leak detectors can be added onto the hub 2 as well. And then for the accessories, you have your external sirens, your internal sirens, and an intercom siren. Yes. What's nice about the intercom siren, the button can be configured to use as a two-way audio device, or just to listen in on at home as well. And then the hub 2 and the intercom siren can be connected to a normal network video recorder. We recommend the 5 Series EI2 model, so you can add your alarm hubs and your intercom siren on the network video recorder. So when an IVS tripwire has gone into alarm, your alarm system will then also trigger the intercom siren to make a sound. There's also a choice of normal 12 volts relays, a wall switch and a smart plug that can be added as accessory onto your alarm hub, and then obviously your standalone transmitter to any third-party device or third-party outdoor detector, and then a choice of keypads that can also be added onto your hub 2. Key fobs to arm and disarm your system or to trigger relays. There's also panic buttons, and you can configure these buttons individual as well. So the control panel, or the hub and hub 2, multiple network methods, 150 wireless peripherals can be connected onto the hub. There's the IPC integration on both the hub and the hub 2, and then 50 offline alarm events couch. If you look at the specification between a normal hub and the hub 2, zones, 150 wireless zones and 64 wired zones can be added onto this hub or the hub 2. Repeaters on the normal hub, 4 repeaters can be added onto the hub, and on the hub 2, 6 repeaters. The repeaters are normally used to extend your range, or if there is any walls in the way, it can be used to extend your system. So I'm just responding on the question on YouTube. Yes, sir, the videos will be available on YouTube afterwards as well. So if you want to have a look at the videos, it will be available on our playlist on the training section. So you'll be able to find this video as well there. So it will always be available. Okay, so to get back to the control panel and the hub 2. IPC cameras that can be connected onto the normal hub 4, but the IPC alarm video in camera recording, so the camera needs an SD card. So when you connect the IPC camera to your hub or link it to your hub, remember that a SD card is needed on the IPC camera. Option 2, however, is different from option 1. When you purchase the hub 2, you'll be able to do in-hub recording. So the camera doesn't need a SD card. So you'll be able to record directly onto your hub and pull in the IPC cameras directly onto your hub 2. So at the end of the day, your hub 2 will be like a network video recorder. Alarm video couch, 2 alarm recordings of PIR cameras, and then if you look at the hub 2, 10 alarm recordings of PIR camera and IPC. So for the viewers on YouTube looking at our YouTube channel, thank you for joining us. So I've got multiple screens here in front of me. I'm George, I'm the technical or the National Training Manager for Dahua SA. So welcome for joining us on YouTube as well as on Teams. I see the guys are coming in on Teams as well. Thank you for joining us on Teams. We're actually live right now and we started at 10 o'clock. So, but luckily the session are recorded on YouTube as well. So afterwards in the chat section on Teams, you'll be able to download this video, or you can watch on YouTube. Join our Dahua Security YouTube channel and watch this video live on YouTube as well. And thanks for joining us here today. So if you missed out, you can just go on YouTube and just check out the full video recording as well. So voice intercom, only the hub 2 supports the intercom unit. So if you go back, there's your intercom siren, and only the hub 2 supports this. And what's nice about the hub 2, remember that we can link up our IVS strip wires using the intercom siren. Voice prompt is only supported on the hub 2 as well. So for the detectors and the PIRs, ARD1233, we actually focus on the 868 version. PIR detector, and it's got a petimeter of 18 kilogram and the detection range is 12 meters at 90 degrees. The ARD2231, that's our 2 series PIR detector, 868 frequency. It has a petimeter of 18 kilograms, so any pets of 50 centimeters it will disregard. It's a PIR and microwave sensor, and the detection range is 12 meters at 90 degrees. Then if we look at the ARD 2251E, the 868 units, internal triple tech detector, it's got a PET immunity of 40 kilogram. So darks, that's about 800 centimeter. Detection range is 15 meters and 90 degrees. It's got anti-masking built into the detector, and it's IP66 rated. So it's waterproof, well, not completely submersible waterproof, but rainproof, waterproof, splashproof. And then the key specifications on the PIR cameras, scenarios, indoor PIR cameras available. Remember, this is not a video camera that's built into it, so it takes 3 or 4 snapshots, and then on the app you'll be able to see it as a video clip. The external PIR camera also outdoor IP66 rated. We ship it in as a 868 MHz frequency unit. The resolution can be adjusted on the app. So if you are using too much bandwidth from the PIR detectors, you can adjust your resolution on the app as well. The image transmission range, 300 meters on the 2.4G and 1,000 meters on the sub-G. That's our AirFly default connection. Then on the sub-G, on the external PIR camera, your range is 1,400 meters. Sensors on the PIR camera, single PIR, and then double PIR plus microwave on the external PIR camera. PET immunity for the PIR camera, 18 kilogram, while the external PIR camera can do about 40 kilogram for the PET immunity. Then also you can adjust your detection range only on the external PIR camera. It's got 5 adjustment levels from 15, 10, 7, 5 and 2.5 meters. Our magnetic contacts, if we look at the ARD 323 868 one-channel wired inputs. Sorry guys, I just lost connection. I just want to fix this connection. Okay, so the ARD 323 868 door connector has a one-channel wired input, meaning that you can connect a wired door contact or a shutter door contact on the input. So you'll be able to receive alarm events from your wireless door contact as well as the one-channel wired inputs.